The British royal family is well known to all. Despite being less significant than they previously were, they are nonetheless quite potent. They must abide by certain rules, which presumably complicates their daily existence. So, in today's video, we're going to be looking at 10 crazy rules the royal family must follow. If you want to find out all about them, stay tuned till the end of the video. Number 10. Shorts. Prince George was born to William and Kate, as we all know. As a result of the family's extensive media coverage, the internet discovered that Prince George frequently appears to be always in shorts. There's a reason behind this that applies to all young princes though, although there is a rule in the royal family that only adult men are allowed to wear pants. Additionally, ladies are not permitted to wear pants in the royal household. However, young boys are expected to behave less formally and must wear shorts until the age of 8. Prince George still has a few years to go before he begins to wear pants. This rule's purpose is unknown, however, it is most likely some outdated, pointless formality. It implies that shorts must be worn in the rain, the snow, and even the cold. If I were a member of the royal family, I would absolutely dislike this rule. Number 9. No shellfish. The royal family is not permitted to consume shellfish, which may come as a surprise. And the cause of this is medical. Clams and mussels, for example, may be rather hazardous. This is due to the fact that they may be poisonous over time. This rule isn't typically adhered to, though. When Prince Charles attended the Whitstable Oyster Festival in Kent a few years ago, he really ended up breaching this rule. How on earth could you attend an oyster festival and not eat shellfish? Nevertheless, he disobeyed the rule and managed to live. It thus can't be that horrible. This is just one of the delicacies that the royal family cannot consume. There are others, but shellfish is the most popular and maybe the best. However, they can still enjoy chocolate, so I guess things aren't that bad for them. Number 8. Traveling together. This one could seem quite strange given that they must travel frequently. However, royal family members are not permitted to travel together. This is due to any potential dangers that may arise during their travels. For instance, a ship may drown or a plane could crash, and precisely because it would be worse to go together, only a few of them will be affected. Consider the possibility that Kate and William would both be affected in a crash in the event of an aircraft disaster, rather than just one royal. The rule stipulated this as a result. Although that can sound a little paranoid, I suppose it makes some sense. However, please let me know what you think about this really annoying regulation. Number 7. Autographs. As everyone is aware, the royal family has a large following. When they meet their supporters, the royal family treats them with great kindness and engages in extensive conversation. These people can, however, irritate some fans because they are obligated to decline requests for autographs. The royal family is prohibited from ever signing an autograph, according to their rule. This is due to claims that it is unsafe for members of the royal family to sign autographs in public. They believe that their signatures are made public, crucial documents and other items might be forged. I'm not sure of whether it would truly happen with the security and technology we have now, but the rule was put in place a long time ago. Prince Charles really broke this rule back in 2010, just like the one against shellfish. He did it again this time. In 2010, there was a flooding in Cornwall. Many people were affected and a lot of properties were destroyed. When Prince Charles visited, a flood victim requested a signature, and I imagine he felt horrible declining. So instead, he signed a fake signature saying Charles 2010, which, by the way, is also Prince Charles's Xbox Live gamer tag. Number 6. Kids. The royal family has several children, as we all know. It goes without saying that there must be a successor to the throne, and their kids are the focus of the media. However, if you only wish to have one child in the royal family, you must apologize for breaching the law. In the royal family, spouses are only permitted to have a minimum of 2 children. You're free to have 3, 4, 5, 6, or even 100. Don't, however, risk just having one. This custom has a long history and is strictly followed. Look at the couples. Not one of them will have one child, and not just in the UK, but in many royal houses throughout the world. That is why some monarchs marry multiple wives, and each wife gives birth to lots of children. If one spouse made the decision to disregard this guideline, I'm not sure what would happen. Would they be forced to have more children? I'm not sure if they could do that. However, this law is highly peculiar and somewhat the reverse of China's one-limit child rule. Number 5. Wearing black. If you look at some of your closets, I'm sure the majority of items are black. Black is a popular color since it matches everything. The royal family, however, cannot wear black, however popular it is, because it is a hue of grief. That's why. Only during funerals and nowhere else are they permitted to wear it. So be sure to offer your sympathies if you encounter a royal family wearing black. Princess Diana is the only one who genuinely disregards this guideline. She referred to it as the vengeance dress when she wore it to a Vanity Fair party in 1994. This is because she wore it the same day Prince Charles confessed to having an extramarital affair with her. She must have resolved to disregard his family's traditions in order to avenge him. Number 4. Voting. The British royal family once held significant political influence. Even while they now have little political influence, the problem extends deeper. None of the royal family members can vote on the day of election. At any political election, members of the royal family are not permitted to cast a ballot. This is due to the possibility that some individuals may be biased towards one of the candidates. The majority of people assume that the royal family is conservative, although they are unable to confirm this. Although there is no legal requirement to stop them from voting, it is a family custom. And if there's one thing we've learned from this list, it's that they firmly enforce the family rules. Except with the shellfish, apparently. Number 3. Religion. The royal family is forbidden from participating in either politics or any other religion. They are only permitted to practice the Anglican Church as their faith. And the reason for this is that the head of the Anglican Church at any particular moment is the Queen or King. Therefore, it would be rather odd if they adhere to a different faith than their own. Practicing Buddhism by the Pope would be analogous. Actually, it goes a step further. The royal family used to be prohibited from getting hitched to someone of a different religion. Nevertheless, if you stop to think about it, that wasn't that long ago. So I suppose that many individuals were denied owing to their religious beliefs. Number 2. Fur. Fur is not permitted for the royal family to wear. But why is that so? Well, it's not because the royal family enjoys hunting or because of animal rights. They can't be perceived as being too luxurious, which is the reason why. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense considering they are billionaires and reside in mansions, but whatever. They shouldn't wear fur in public anyhow. This tradition was only ever disregarded when the Queen visited Russia and received a fur coat. However, as of 2013, this restriction only applies to fur coats. Fur collars and caps are now permissible. Number 1. Christmas. This is a good rule, and I'm sure many families would like to adopt it. That is, every Christmas, the royal family must be together. They travel to Norfolk to a location known as Sandringham House. Additionally, the royal family is prohibited from documenting their Christmas vacation with photographs. Is this a result of their efforts to maintain their secrecy or global takeover strategy? I'm not sure. Which of these royal rules do you think is the strangest? Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. That will be all for today's video, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and hit the notification bell so you get an update whenever we upload any video in the future. Bye!